Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Good work so far, he's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Boy.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge.
Can you see me?
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
To the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup.
Shit.
Leave him with 3rd and 3. Pass play now. It's on target to Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. A give left side. Here's Robinson. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
What?
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. 65 cash. Go.
You know how that shit
From
be
the gun
going.
here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You be busted his foot and be wasting no time talking greedy about the
There's
first.
going to be one heck of a camper.
Fourth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! Nothing 19!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19! Ready?
Now start on the ground. Gallup. He's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it! 70, hurt! 70 Ranger, 7, Dragon, 60! 19, 18!
Here's a throw. Look at that power, deep left side. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You can just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. Number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on a run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. Rob flat, first guy he had no gain on that first down run. Aggressive presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
On second down, Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Goes to the hurry up here. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Cougar 19. Go.
Robinson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
No.
John Robinson touchdown.
That's fucked up.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights.
Grass really have nowhere to hide during
Push their
storms.
lead to 3.
And ain't no fucking tree big enough either. That shit crazy. Next, long as fuck. Yeah.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Trying it left side, Dowdle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Get it. Bronco.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready? 18, Rattler. Cougar 19. Big Lion. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. He's sending left out of the slot. Robinson again here on 2nd. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go now. 79.
That's Moyle to catch out left. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Robinson a 1st down and more. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Panthers 14.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, yeah. Pro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Just Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get up. Cougar 19. Viking 18. With Lion. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Get up.
He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 3rd down now. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Ready.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Gotta be lying. Gotta be careful. Ready.
Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
19 Lions.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
It's a design boot. Rolling out to his left. To the sideline. It's secured by London. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're going to be sacked just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson running his own read. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working now from the gun. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Gonna give now to Dallas. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Dowdle again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70. Let's go now. Viking 18. Big Lion 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's low and bounces short of his man. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Stephanie! Cougar 9, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, 19 Lion. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. close.
The inside give to Dowell. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. 19, Charger, 19, Viking, 18.
Here's the give to Dowell. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Okay, ready?
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Tag, ready.
And air it out on third. It's his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Dowell straight up the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cowboy, get it. Bronco 80.
Second and goal. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Come on, come on. Go.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got it down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
18, 5 in. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. 60, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Shotgun snap. I give to Robinson. He's out there midfield and still going. Through the 35. 20. 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
On the ready.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Here we go. Start. 19.
Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the one. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out. First and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You here, defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Going to call himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They've got to have this one on 4th down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Trap 60, trap 60.
Desperation time here. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. They look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lions.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Throwing now. Brought in on right side by Moore. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So good field position for the Panthers. Start this drive, 1st and 10. Go down on the run. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is down on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. There was no time left. That should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
ready.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that score or not. The coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.